Hello. Things have been really rough lately, just a lot going on. As I mentioned before, right yet, I'm not at liberty to discuss certain things that are going on right now. My stress level is through the roof. My moods are all over the place. Um, my mental health is really taken a beating over, over like the last 2 years. Um, I have to admit, um, it started getting bad like this um, when mom was sick. And from December 2021, I pretty much spent every day with mom. Um, so she needs someone to be with her at home. Excuse me. And I mean, people companies because she's in the hospital and in nursing homes. Um, so, but also when, April 6th, 2022, in the meantime, even though I'm still alive, Dad is going through all of these symptoms. This neurologist, bladder cancer. Um, so one day, I had Dad, going all the time to his appointments, scheduling his appointments, any tests, any procedures, things like that. I was very thankful to I'm not complaining. I would do it all over again. Um, so that, kept me busy. Um, and I feel like I actually moved the way I needed to. Um, because I was, busy with that. And then I saw the same thing happen with Dad. With Mom sick. Quit eating, quit drinking, and other things like that. Student university. And when Dad died, it was like, what do I do now? What do I do? Um, my life during those times revolved around mom and dad. Wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm glad I could, have been there. But I think whatever's going on with me forgetting things, um, I mean, just beyond the usual that people forget, and it's not getting any better. It's actually gotten worse as time moved on. Um, I thought maybe it would just let up after a while. So, um, my psychiatrist maxed out the dosage for my Wellbutrin, and then she's sending me to have a test with a neuropsychologist. Um, oh, excuse me, so tired today. Um, I don't know what I was going to say. It'll come to me. Bear with me. It'll come to me. So, anyway, still taking my Humira. Skin is still not 100% clear, but it's way better than what it was. Um, I'm thinking about maybe getting in touch with the surgeon and making an appointment to go back in. I mean, at this point, I have to start over again, but it's only 4 months. Um, that I have to be in the program, and that's what the insurance requires: 4 months of doctor's appointments and appointments with the dietitians. Uh, so I may get back into that soon. Um, I mean, I'm still trying on my own to lose weight, but I just kind of, bounce back and forth. Oh, I briefly noticed when I was uh, uh, going through my YouTube page, YouTube page. I noticed that there were some comments. I was ready to do this live, so I didn't stop to look at the comments. But I do want those of you who comment to know that I'll figure out how to get to them and how to respond. And I appreciate everybody who comes and watches my lives or my videos that are posted. Um, this is everyday shit. Everyday shit. I'm all over the place. Um, I, and I think I do that because I'm not remembering what I was going to say right at that moment. Like I just totally lost it. Yes. So I try to talk about something different because I get frustrated because I can't remember what I was saying. Mm. If you've never had cold coffee, super easy. It's a Facebook recipe. Mm. Actually, that's a lie. It was a YouTube uh, recipe. Um, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, and you mix it. And if you whisk it or mix it with a mixer for a couple minutes, you get the foam. And you want it to do much like the meringue would on a pie. You want it to be stiff. I didn't do that. I didn't mix it to where it was stiff. I just mixed it to where there was no more grittiness in it. And I pour like 3/4 of a cup of milk, my little more light cup back there. um, and then I put that in and I stir it and mix it. Some people can add caramel. Some people can add chocolate to it. I don't add anything except for coffee creamer because that was part of the recipe to add coffee creamer. And it was coffee creamer, your choice, whatever. So I got the vanilla caramel. And, oh my God, I recommend it. Real easy. Two and two. Instant coffee, sugar, water. I guess you could use sweetener too if you don't want to use sugar. But I'm kind of worried about all this crap going on. That, of course, dementia is a big worry for me. I figured that would be my hell. I'll have dementia. My hell would be not remembering anybody. I guess if I have dementia, I won't know that I don't remember you. There you go. Um, I worry about my little man. If there's something going on with me, how that's going to affect him. He is, they say that you don't need to be friends with your kids, but That boy, he is my best friend. He says that I'm his best friend, and that just blows me away. That this amazing, funny, intelligent, polite, beautiful, friendly kid. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know where I was going with that. Um, this is so frustrating. Um, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention too. I mentioned it the other day when I did it live, but it's that time of year. The kids are all back in school. The school zones are, flashing, warning you to slow down during school hours. And, like I've said before, I don't give a flying rat's ass if you do or don't have children that go to that specific school. I do not give a flying rat's ass if you don't see any children out and about when you're going through that area. You slow down. There's flashing lights, there's a sign posted, 15 miles per hour. Honor it. No matter if it's your kid in that school or not. No matter if it's your friend's kid in that school or not. Doesn't matter. What matters is children are in that area. Even if they're not out and you don't see them. Doesn't matter. Slow your ass down. I really, bless their hearts, they've got a police car sitting in this one school zone that I travel through frequently. Um, there's no cop in it. Everybody that goes through there knows that there ain't no cops sitting in that damn car. So they drive as fast as they want to going through there, and what's it going to take? A kid to get hit and killed? Is that what it's going to take? Unfortunately, I think it is. I think that is what it's going to take. I homeschool my son Corey. So I don't worry about that with my child, but they're children. They're children. The shooting that happened uh, in Georgia, tragic, tragic. Just the terror and the nightmare of all of them, and the nightmares that those who lived due to what they've witnessed, the horror that they have witnessed, the trauma that they have witnessed. They're not okay. They may not have been physically harmed, but the survivors are not okay. The school, the entire school is not okay. The town is not okay. The neighborhood, not okay. The people that live in that area could be more petrified when things like this happen. I can't imagine seeing or hearing on social media or on TV or a phone call that my child was in a school when someone came in and opened fire. Um, Parents need to start taking responsibility for what their kids do. And if you buy them a gun, you're responsible for what happens to that gun and what happens with that gun. Um, it should have never happened. Should have never happened. And it's not just the gun owner's fault, okay? What happened to guards? You need armed guards standing at the entrance. There needs to be one door going in and one door going out. And both of those need to have armed guards. And I don't mean just a taser. No, they need to be armed with a firearm. And anyone that goes in or out of that building, they need badges. Give them badges with a barcode. All they got to do is tap it or scan it or whatever. If you're not a student, you won't have one of those, and you don't need in the school. Simple as that. If it's a parent that needs to speak with a teacher or vice versa, if a teacher is expecting a parent to come to the school, then they can be there at the door to see that it's that parent when they enter the building. But, there's lots of things that coulda, woulda, shoulda. It don't mean anything until we do something about it. I don't have all the answers. I don't have any of the answers. Something's got to change. Something's got to change. We are not protecting our children and keeping them safe. And yes, I say our children, even though they are not my children. It takes a village. It takes a village to stand up and support these kids, no matter if it's your kid or not. And if that means taking a bullet for your kid, it's just what you do. And two teachers lost their lives as well, protecting those students, protecting our kids.
What makes you think I can read? You can talk, and you booked an eye exam online.
Slow down. When you're in a school zone. And I wish you well. Just doing my hair, if I will. That's a hot mess. Be kind. You can't do wrong if you're kind.